Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be working on the Nissan 240SX. This is going to be part 2. I remember last time we were working on the idle part, but today let me show you guys. We went to the AutoZone and got this position sensor for those that are familiar with this. So we are going to be swapping this on the 240SX and hoping that fixes the idle issue. I've been reading online that a lot of people changed distributor cap, rotor, spark plug cables, and a lot of stuff. We are going to be changing this, hoping we can fix the car, because like I told you guys, it's my daily driver and the idle part is just kind of annoying just to be driving, daily. So we are going to be working on the 240SX. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share with your friends. My goal is to reach 50k subscribers and I hope you guys can help me out with that. That being said, let's go and try to fix the 240SX with this idle issue. Thank you guys, and let's continue working on the 240SX. We are going to be taking out the GTR right now, bring in the 240SX, start working on that car. And like I'm telling you guys, my goal is to reach 50k subscribers. I need the help from all of you guys. Please do me that favor, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't hurt to support a small content creator. Do me that favor. Alright, so yeah, that is the plan. Let me bring in the 240SX. We can pull out the GTR and I'll show you guys right now the idle on the 240SX. I will show you a cold start on the GTR. Guys, so stay updated. We have a video coming as well. We are going to be removing all of the interior pieces because we need to remove the rear suspension. I told you guys we are going bags, so that is the plan. Stay updated for that. Alright, so we have the 240SX in the garage. Now what we're going to be doing is removing all of this intake. Well, we're not going to be removing this. We're going to be removing the plastic. So we're going to be removing this part. Hopefully we can get away with not removing that part. This has to come out. We're going to be removing the throttle body. Not fully, but probably leave it in there. We just need to reach the sensor, which is located here. So we need to make some space in order to work with the sensor. Let me show you guys real quick. This is the sensor, and the sensor is somewhere right here. Let me show you guys real quick. It's this one right here. So let's start by removing this plastic, this, and this as well. So I'll keep recording for you guys. Remember, for the S14 owners, S13 owners, drop in the comments if you guys have one. If you happen to watch this video, drop a comment, show some support. Let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna remove this. Let's start by removing this part, nice and loose, this way. Try to remove this. To try to remove this and this so we can take this out of the way. Give me a second, let me see if I can pull this out. There we go, out of the way. Then we can remove this part. Alright, now let's try to remove this. We got that out of the way, we had to, so now it's time to remove this plastic. Be careful, try not to break anything. There we go, we got this part out. Now we have to remove this plastic. We can do, I think it's a 8mm as well. Remove that, and we can remove this as well. Let me show you guys right now. Now we got this out of the way. let's try to remove this hose. Remember guys, be careful. These are some pretty old hoses, so they might crack, they might, you know, then you're gonna have to change them. Remember where everything goes, so that way it's easy to put everything back. Cool, so now we have that out of the way. We have this right here, it's another 8mm, so we can remove this plastic. So I'll show you guys right now. Cool, now let's try to remove this out of the way. Alright boys, so this is going to give you trouble. I'm sweating already, so just find a way. There we go. As you guys can tell, this is super old. The car is a 95. I haven't done this maintenance, so you guys can tell right here how the throttle body is super dirty, so might as well give it a clean, swap the sensor, and hopefully we can get good idle. Alright, let's get it. There we go. Make sure you don't lose this pin, because then you're gonna have trouble putting everything back. So put it somewhere over there, hide it somewhere, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now we have access to the sensor. Now it's time to remove, but first make sure you unplug this sensor. As you can see, I think from previous owner, this thing's broken. See? So we might probably do a zip tie in that thing. Cool. Now make sure you get everything out of the way. We have the sensor. I think the bolt from this one, it's a 7mm. Let me double check, and then we can remove the sensor. Hold on. Let me put this out of the way. Cool. You go in here, make sure you get it right, make sure you get it out, and I think we have another one at the bottom, but if you guys can tell, we can reach. So the auto parts didn't give me extra bolts, so we might have to use the same ones. So make sure you don't lose these bolts, misplace them, because you are going to need them again. So here we have this. Let's get it out. We got it. Cool. So now check this out. Sensor is gonna come out this way, just like so. All right, so we are removing the bolt for the throttle body. Make sure you guys have the right tools, because then you're gonna be having trouble like me. I don't think I have this tool, so we are doing it the hard way. Trying to remove these bolts. Once you remove this, then you have access to the throttle body, and we're gonna go ahead and clean it. Might as well. If you guys can tell, it is super dirty. Here we have a bracket right there. So this is a bracket. Alright, so that gives us a space to remove this sensor. So that's perfect. I think we're just gonna clean it right there. And check this out. I'm pretty sure this thing's bad. There is a way you can test it. Put your negative here at the battery, and then you have a tester, and then that way you can test if this works. But might as well. It's like it's a 95, super old car. I've owned the car for the past 8 years, so might as well change the sensor. Cool. Let me go ahead and get brake cleaner, a rag, and clean this throttle body. Do not spray brake cleaner directly to the throttle body, because you will mess up the throttle body. So right now I'm just cleaning the throttle body, brake cleaner. Make sure you open the blade as well, so you guys can get right in there. So we're gonna have to open the blade. There you go. So make sure you clean it. Look, all of that buildup. So that's not good. You guys can tell, those are years of buildup. All right, let me get another look at the difference. All right guys, so check out the difference before and after. Now it looks super clean. Inside clean, super clean. So now the car should be working good, I think. But hopefully we fix that sensor. All right, now let's grab the new sensor, put it back in. Now time to put my sensor back, bolts back, make sure everything's nice and tight. Let's get this bolt right here. All right, make sure you get the bottom one. All right, that looks good, nice and secure. Now it's time to put our bolts for the throttle body back. And yeah, we should be good. Put the bolts for the throttle body. Okay, just kind of like that. Then we get the other bolts, put them back in. Now that you have your cable back, throttle body is good, bolts are on. Now it's time to plug this new sensor. Remember, it's broken, so it will be good to add like a zip tie. Just trying to make sure that everything's, you know, nice and secure. And that's only when plugs are broken, so might as well just add something like this. Make sure you have good connection. Cool. Now we can cut this. While I was working, I discovered that this might have a vacuum leak as well. Check this out. This hose is broken. This one, they did electrical tape and it's broken from the inside, if you guys can tell. So that right there tells me we have a vacuum leak as well from here. So we're gonna go to the store and buy new hose for the 240SX. So that being said, let's go. We're gonna go here locally. Hopefully we find something and so we can replace this. Boys, so we have a store locally here, so let's check it out and get some hose for the 240SX. All right boys, now time to go back and swap that hose. Damn. So now it's time to put it back. Something like this. Remember, that's why probably you have a vacuum leak. You just gotta check all of the hoses, make sure everything's right. Cool. So now we have that. That's secure. This one goes to the intake, so we have that. And now time to put the plastic. We have to connect this as well to the plastic, and pretty much we should be good to go. All right, so now it's time to put the intake back, the plastic for the intake. Just do something like this. Now you should be good. Now put everything, like all of the hoses back, make sure everything's nice and tight. You know, that's good. We got this. Put this back. There we go. Everything looks good. Sensor, everything's good. Now time to put box back. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Cool. Now we have this. Now it's time to put back your sensor. For the mass airflow sensor, plug, everything looks good. Now let's make sure everything's nice and secure, and then we can turn on the car. All right boys, check it out. Car is looking a lot better. It's not shaking as much like before. All right, car is doing a lot better. It's not shaking like before. I mean, it is, but not as much. Before it used to be crazy. It was shaking all kinds. Now car looks to be doing a lot better. Now that we changed the sensor, distributor cap, rotor, cables, spark plug. Probably we need to change the mass airflow sensor, but I doubt it because it looks to be alright. So another thing that we can do, and just to make the car a lot better than what it is right now, we can go ahead and do timing. That will be the last step that we can do on this car. We can go ahead and do the timing, make sure the timing is perfectly aligned, and aside from that, car looks to be doing a lot better, honestly. So we replaced the sensor, the TPS, throttle body position sensor. So look at this, I think it was burned. I mean, check it out, it's super old, dirty, looks bad. So yeah, I mean, in my opinion, car's doing a lot better than what it was. Alright guys, so the last thing we can check on this car is the idle air control valve. So that's probably at the end, and eventually I'm looking for someone, or maybe I can do it myself. We need to check on the timing. So we are going to check on the timing as well, make sure that everything is aligned and perfectly fine. So aside from that, I think that's it. Car is doing a lot better. Eventually the car was shaking all kinds, so I think that's good for today. So this is part 2, trying to fix my 240SX on this idle issue that I had. It looks to be doing a lot better, so stay tuned. Probably I'll do part 3, doing the timing, and see if that changes the car, or then it's gonna be the other part that I mentioned. But yeah, for those 240SX owners, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys till the next one. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys till the next one. Peace.